Blake Lively's driver reportedly felt so uncomfortable during his first interaction with Justin Baldoni that he suggested conducting a background check on the actor-director. According to a deposition obtained by Us Weekly, Lively's employee, Kevin Alexander, allegedly overheard what he described as a, quote, disturbing conversation between the It Ends With Us co-stars during production. Alexander claimed Baldoni discussed his sexual relationships with women, alleging that he said, quote, he was forced on and he forced himself on women. Alexander said the conversation immediately stood out. Quote, to me, it was very out of the ordinary to meet somebody and talk like that in a vehicle. That's why it caught my attention, he stated. He further alleged that he, quote, can't forget the exchange because it took his focus off driving Baldoni, Lively, and another individual. Quote, basically he kept talking about his sexual relations. I'm repeating myself, I believe, but he would force himself on women. If they said no, this, that, he would revert back to that topic, Alexander claimed. When the group arrived at the production office, Alexander said he pulled over and spoke directly to Lively. Quote, I stated to Blake, I feel very uncomfortable. Something is not right here. I would like to do a background check on him or something, he recalled. At the time, Alexander said he was unaware that Baldoni was also the producer of the film. Additional revelations from the case include allegations that a studio executive privately criticized Baldoni after he appeared to allude to rape during a promotional interview. According to recently unsealed documents, Sony Pictures Entertainment senior marketing executive Danny Magin allegedly sent an email on August 5th, 2024, reacting to Baldoni's comments in an interview with the Dallas Morning News. Quote, Justin is basically alluding to raping Atlas out of Lily, Magin wrote, referring to Brandon Sklenar and Lively's characters in the film, which centers on domestic violence. Quote, we cut the tape, but he is a moron, Magin allegedly added. Magin also claimed that then Sony Pictures Motion Group president Josh Greenstein said Baldoni, quote, shouldn't do any more press, but noted that the actor still had significant promotional obligations remaining and that the situation needed to be addressed quickly. According to Lively, Sony, the film's distributor, had developed a marketing plan instructing the cast to, quote, avoid talking about this film that makes it feel sad or heavy. It's a story of hope. The actors were allegedly directed to focus on, quote, Lily's strength and resilience, rather than describing the movie primarily as a story about domestic violence. Lively's legal team argued that Baldoni deviated from those guidelines. Quote, in the days leading up to the film's release, Mr. Baldoni abruptly pivoted away from the film's marketing plan and the types of publicity activities in which he had previously participated, the filing states. Baldoni, who directed and starred in the film, countered through his lawyers before his countersuit was dismissed that he never, quote, agreed to the marketing plan. Meanwhile, Lively faced public backlash and was labeled tone deaf for promoting her hair care line and floral print outfits during the press tour rather than centering the film's domestic violence themes. The legal battle between Lively and Baldoni has generated headlines for months, from Baldoni's countersuit, dismissed by a judge in June 2025, to complaints from other cast members. Most recently, unsealed private text and emails have drawn other A-listers into the dispute, including Ben Affleck and Taylor Swift. Lively and Baldoni's trial is scheduled to begin on May 18th, 2026.